Hi, hello, merhaba. I'm a friend of Perçin. He asked me to make a video today. Recently I was having breakfast with Perçin and we were discussing learning languages and how I was doing with improving my Turkish. And I generally don't talk with Perçin in Turkish because I feel a bit embarrassed. And we were talking about why I might feel embarrassed or some of the barriers to learning languages, because he was saying a lot of his students feel the same when they're speaking English, particularly with some native speakers. And the funny thing is, we experience much of the same things. For example, I feel not necessarily embarrassed if they don't speak any English, but if somebody I know speaks English well, I often feel embarrassed at my Turkish, thinking they'll make fun of my accent or my intonation is wrong. But what's weird is when somebody is speaking English to me, whether they're Turkish or German, I'm never thinking about, oh, their accent's slightly off or they made a grammar mistake. Like, I never think like that. If I can understand them, then that's wonderful. And I think a lot of English speakers in particular, we're used to people who have different accents, who might make some mistakes, who have errors in their intonation and pronunciation, and it's no big deal to us. Like, I think that you're not a very nice person if you would make fun of somebody or make someone feel uncomfortable when they're not speaking their native language. But even then, it can be difficult to get out there and get speaking practice. And I think what you need to do is put yourself into situations, well, it works for me, where you feel comfortable. So if you don't feel comfortable speaking the language with somebody else, then maybe take another person, another companion who makes you feel relaxed in speaking that language. And someone who gives positive feedback. I think it's important to get positive feedback from people. I'm also a teacher, so I know that when you highlight people's mistakes a lot, or when someone kind of criticizes me too negatively, I don't feel confident, I don't want to speak with them, and I think that's really not a good way. So even if you feel comfortable after a few glasses of wine talking in English or in Turkish, then even do that, like whatever makes you feel more comfortable. I'm still learning Turkish every day. I'm learning more. I'm currently living in Italy, and I have exactly the same situation with learning Italian and trying to get out of the embarrassment phase. But at the end of the day, I think you just have to think, there's a phrase in English, fake it until you make it. And I think you have to put all the negative thoughts in the back of your head and just think about that and go out there and speak the language